Well, hello there, how about this? A second video, a second drop of the day. Wasn't expecting this. How about my timing? Just as I dropped, a few days after I dropped the drunken reaction to Die Lit, and it's doing very well on YouTube, so thank you very much for the support there. Carti's only gone and dropped another track. My chair is really creaky. I need a new chair. That's ridiculous. Carti's dropped a new track, At Meh. I mean, people are calling it Meh. It's not Meh, it's At Meh. So, listen. I'm not in the same state that I was for the Die Lit. However, shout out to Brewdog, wish they sponsor me, but they don't. I've got to have a drink. I've got to have a drink of something when you listen to Playboi Carti. Am I the only person that calls him Playboi Carti? Maybe. Right. At Meh. It feels like a 16-bit video game. Very unusual. He's doing the baby voice thing. I like the unusualness. That is one thing I will say about him. I like the unusualness. This is kind of like, this is beyond mumble rap. I mean, this is almost like he seems upset to even be there and having to make the song, yet he was to make the song. Listen, it's not something that's blowing my mind first listen, don't get me wrong, but like, you have to admire how weird it is. That is one thing I say about it. It doesn't sound like normal trap music, it really doesn't. I've heard enough now, I know there's still a self-title that I need to listen to, but it doesn't sound like normal trap music. It just doesn't. It sounds weird. There's not much to it. It's very, very stripped back. It is minimalistic, as people say. Should I be giving it this much thought? I think so.
Sad nigga that he don't know me. I shoot a bitch ass nigga that he can't hold me. I already know you pussy bitch done told me. I already know you sleep. Know you sleep. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Pussy ass nigga did Tashi. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit. Them pussy nigga ain't about that shit.
Now, the instinct is to say that was terrible, but at the same time, I have a feeling that's going to be playing around in my head quite a lot. And the drops were good. It's weird music. It's really weird music. You play that to somebody, like, say somebody that's in my normal walk of life, somebody who goes and does a school run with their kids and doesn't have a YouTube reaction channel and hasn't discovered all this music over the last few years, and you play them this, they're going to be like, what in the blue fuck am I listening to? What is this? I don't want to play it to those people, they're boring. But at the same time, like, you need to listen to certain levels of things to even get to whatever that is. Do I think it's good? I don't know. Was it making me feel a certain thing? Yes, it was. I don't know. He's such a weird artist, and that's the kind of thing that I like about him. Despite the fact that it's not typically good. It's really, really hard to wrap my head around. It would be very easy for me to dismiss that track, but at the same time, just the way the instrumentation worked and the combination of the 808s and the kind of 16-bit sound effects and the weird choices he's made vocally, plus the way he slipped behind the beat later on in the track, almost as if he couldn't be bothered to be there. Maybe he just couldn't be bothered to be there, but like as a comeback track, that can't be the case. Confusing. I don't know. I want to know what you think. I wouldn't blame anybody that said that was trash. But I also am interested, because I'm sure there's people out there that like that or have listened to it 10 times now and it's working for them. Because I know from reacting to Playboi Carti over these past few years what people, people have real connections with his music. And, at first I thought it was a meme, and then I realised it isn't. And I did enjoy Die Lit, I really did. And I've listened to more tracks again, and I've liked them. So that's why, if I'd heard this as the first ever Carti track, I think that I'd be like completely dismissive, more so even than when I first heard R.I.P. But I know the artist now, and because of that, I give the artist more of a benefit of the doubt. And there were elements of the song that I definitely like. Listen, man, the fact that in under 3 minutes, with somebody who's basically making a baby noise, can make me talk like this for that long, that says something about the artist, or maybe it says something about me. Anyway, cheers to everybody. Playboi Carti, more music coming out tomorrow, I believe 21 Savage, so I'll be there for that. Sweet, let's do it. Subscribe, I'll catch you on the next video, alright? Peace.